Look at that, guys. We have made it to our second episode in the King of the Cats Making of series. Only 3 more to go. In the first episode, I said that this week we were going to be exploring the history and origins of the King of the Cats tale. Other than that, you didn't miss much. Except the announcement that my book was coming out, which happened this past Friday. Woo! Book, 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 book. You can get it at all the usual places, Amazon, Barnes & Noble, etc. But if you get it from us at the wobblytop.com web store, I will sign it for you and even make it out to any person you want. So, the origin of King of the Cats is a little tricky to pin down, which is true of most stories like this that date back hundreds of years. We even have a fancy term for it. Folktales. King of the Cats, like most folktales, existed well before it ever appeared in print. Most historians think that it originated in the British Isles, but what we do know for sure is that its first appearance in a text was in 1561 in William Baldwin's novel Beware the Cat. And when I first found out that this story first appeared in 1561, I immediately thought of Henry VIII, which led me to draw this. You could chop off so many heads, aren't you, you adorable little smoosh moo? So, before I get carried away, let's take a step back. Under the folktale umbrella fall a bunch of different categories. Wonder tales or fairy tales are probably the most widely known of these. Stories like Cinderella, Jack and the Beanstalk. King of the Cats, on the other hand, is what's known as a death of an underground person story. And they all follow pretty much the same arc. First, an unsuspecting traveler, usually alone, I'm traveling and I'm so alone, stumbles upon a strange burial scene. Oh my, what's this? Later, when recounting the event to someone else, you wouldn't believe what I saw today. An object or creature speaks excitedly, and then dashes away. That was weird. The end. After The King of Cats was published, it quickly gained popularity and spread throughout the world. And soon after that, it started popping up everywhere. There's a reference to The King of the Cats in Romeo and Juliet, although that fact is somewhat contested. When W.B. Yeats heard that the poet Algernon Charles Swinburne had died, he is said to have declared, "I am the King of the Cats." And one of my favorite bands, Ted Leo and the Pharmacists, even have a song titled King of the Cats. So yeah, that's it for this week. Make sure you guys check back next week when we are going to talk about art and the nitty-gritty process that went into making the illustrations for this book. Bye, guys!
Wobbly top.